We're back with the Friday edition of Mostly Interesting. Would you live on a deserted island along the beautiful Scottish coast?
Yeah.
Here's your chance.
Okay.
So yes, same. A 25-acre island is up for sale for $188,000. It's called Barlaco Island, and it sits 6 miles from the nearest town. And it's a likely candidate for our most Buffalo Island. The cool thing is you can actually walk to the island from the land during low tide, so you don't really need a boat. The one downside is there's no way to get electricity, so we would have to install solar panels.
We could do that. I think it would be large enough for our zoo as well.
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a manageable zoo for us.
Yeah. Hey, $188,000. You know, you can't get anything for $100,000.
No,
You know?
I was gonna say, not that I have bags of money with dollar signs on the side, but considering real estate, that seems reasonable.
And until, we could put up a little stick hut for a while.
Yeah.
I've gone without electricity for, 46 hours during the blizzard stuff.
That was training.
Yeah.
For your Scottish island.
Well, let's do it.
What's the weather like on a Scottish island, though? I feel like that might be a little
Well, make it a little nippy in the winter.
Brisk.
But we did it during the blizzard.
We're ready.
Here we come. Speaking of Scotland, researchers there are working with U.S. researchers on a study involving parrots. I've been reading about this, very interested.
I like this.
Yeah, they say they taught pet parrots how to make video calls and develop long-distance, there's pickles, long-distance friendships. It works like this. The parrots were taught to ring a bell. Every time they did, they were given a tablet. The bird would then use their beaks to pick a bird using their photo. That would set up a video call between the two birds, who then interacted as if they were in the wild. After a while, certain birds always communicated with the same birds, which they took as a friendship. The study thinks video calls could help improve behavior in pet birds who don't have companions at home. I could not agree with this more, because birds live in flocks. So people who get parrots and just leave them, it's the most depressing thing you can do to an animal.
They're lonely.
Yes, they live in flocks. They're meant to be with others. And unless you can spend an enormous amount of time with that parrot, it's cruel. So this is really cool.
I think that's very interesting.
I love it.
That birds of a feather.
Yes.
Even actually pick their friends.
Yes, yeah, they want to talk and communicate and be with. I've had my parrot 18 years. I can attest to it. They are very social animals and extremely intelligent.
Well, now you're going to have to get them a phone.
Yes.
That's the next thing. Still ahead.